Ada. I recently completed my house job last year, October. So I am pre-NYSC and I'm interested in public health. I'm excited to be here. One of my expectations is actually to learn my place in M1YDF. Welcome, Dr. Johnson. Welcome. So good to have you with us. The National Young Doctors Forum Coordinator. Welcome, Ma. Can we have more introductions? I want to believe that we're trying to type. Our delectable speaker is already in the house. Good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, Prof. Thank you so much for joining in and also for joining on time. Welcome, Dr. Princess, our M1 Lagos YDF Secretary, capacity. She says she's joining from work, pre-NYSC. Wow, interested in Obs and Gynae. Prof, you have someone interested in what you're doing here and public health. I think everyone should be a public health physician, but that's just me. Okay. So more introductions, more introductions. I'm just looking at participant list. Our M1 Lagos president is also in the room, Dr. Okun. Thank you so much, Ma, for always supporting us, for always being there. We have Eunice, we have Grace Udiani, we have Mary, Oyewande Azizat. Please, let's see your introductions on the group. Let's get to know you. Antonia, Fatima, Dr. May.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Danny Grace. What else do you want in the introduction, Dr. Ishapuna?
Okay, where are you joining us from? What are
Yes,
your
I'm joining
expectations?
from I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. I hope to meet new friends and also enjoy this social interaction. Thank you very much.
All right, nice to meet you, Dr. Grace. Okay,
Okay,
all
so
right.
Dr. Aga, let's us drop
Ma,
our introductions in the chat box while we start the program so we don't keep Prof waiting for too long. Thank you.
okay, so right, thank you, Ma. So right about now, we'll just be taking the opening prayer. So, in Jesus' name, mighty name of Jesus, Father, even as we go into this event, even as we deliberate and we learn, pray that you give us the wisdom, pray that you give us strength, make our deliberations fruitful in the mighty name of Jesus. So, we'll be reciting our national anthem. It will be shared on the group. We'll be reciting the first stanza and the second stanza and the third stanza rather. So
First
I'm going to
stanza.
pick, yes, there are three.
Mhm. It's
In
only one.
Nigeria,
It's only one
okay,
that they've asked us to be reciting. Thank you.
okay. So
Okay.
we'll be reciting that we hail the I will-
Are you reciting?
yeah, I want to put it on the group chat, so that we can all follow along. So only the first part. Can we all see it?
Okay, I think we can try. Yes.
Yes. So let's recite it. Nigeria, we hail thee, our
Okay.
own dear
Nigeria,
native
we hail
land.
thee, our own dear native land.
Dear
Though
native
tribes
land.
and
Though
tongues may
tribes and
differ,
tongues may differ, brotherhood
in brotherhood we stand.
we stand.
Nigerians all
Nigerians,
are proud to
Nigerians all
serve are proud to
are
serve our sovereign
our
motherland.
sovereign motherland. God bless. Reciting the M1 Lagos anthem. So I would also be helping to post that
I've
on the group.
posted it. I've posted it. So one person just recites on our behalf, so it's not rowdy. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
so
mothers.
I'll do that.
Okay.
We are an inestimable treasure and young. Mothers in the land, oh yes, we are mothers in the land. Mothers in the land always. Mothers in the land, oh yes, we are mothers in the land. We are an inestimable treasure with passion for humanity, with multiple and challenging roles, mentoring for truth, here and elsewhere, always healed with the love of a mother. Mothers in the land always, mothers in the land, oh yes, we are mothers in the land. Mothers in the land always, mothers in the land, oh yes, we are mothers in the land. We are an inestimable treasure called for the service of the people. We work in unity together to take the association to lofty heights, always healed with the love of a mother. Mothers in the land always, mothers in the land, oh yes, we are mothers in the land. So we can recite the chorus together as we close it out. Mothers in the land always, mothers in the land,
Mothers
oh
in the
yes,
land.
we
Oh,
are
yes,
mothers in
we
the
are
land.
mothers in the land. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And so right about now, we're taking the remarks by the YDF coordinator, Dr. Ire Adele. Over to you, ma. Thank
Good afternoon, my M1 family. Thank you so much. Really happy by the turnout of people. Good afternoon, Madam President, M1 Lagos Excos, our elders present, past presidents, mentors, um, especially greet our guest speaker, immediate past National President, Prof. Rosemary Ogu. Thank you so much, Ma, for accepting to do this. And good afternoon, my fellow young doctors. Thank you so much for showing up. Ramadan Mubarak to our Muslim sisters. Happy Lent period to our Christian sisters, especially Catholics. And like my president to say, happy Ramadan to everybody or those that celebrate. I hope our day is going as planned. My day is going slow, and I'm happy to be here, happy to spend time doing this. So this is the second YDF Hangouts, which is our February Hangouts. The first one was in January. It was physical and it was so beautiful. The turnout was great. Everybody had a great time. YDF members, our mentors. It was remarkable. I'm sure those of us that attended can testify. We had vision board creation. I hope that we're keeping up with our goals. It's not easy, but the important thing is consistency, and it's important to note that you can always reset your goals. It's not a rigid thing. So if it's not going the way you want it to go, or if it's not going as planned, you can go back to the drawing board, go back to your vision board, and reset your goals. I really thank our mentors, the M1 Lagos Exco, the Madam President for always standing behind us. You know, she was a key facilitator in getting this meeting together. She reached out to Prof. Ogu for us. Thank you so much, Ma. I really appreciate it. And when she mentioned that Prof will be the one taking today's today's topic, it was very easy to agree with her, like I told Prof when I messaged her. So today we're learning about M1. It's a very timely topic. This is the best time to learn about the association, not just M1 Lagos, M1 at large, and Young Doctors Forum. So please, let's prepare to ask all the questions you want to ask about M1, and you get answers, or at least you get more enlightened about the association. So feel very free. Let's relax. Our hangout is designed to be a um, relaxing meeting where we can interact and get to know more about each other. So I also emphasize that we should be open-minded to engage with our older doctors, our mentors. They're always ready to listen to us, to guide us, as long as we're respectable about it. So listen in, jot if you need to, ask all your questions. There's no stupid question. Thank you very much for joining once again.
Okay. So, Dr. Ere, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that remark. So, we've heard it from our M1 Lagos YDF coordinator. This is the right place to be at on a Saturday like this. Any question you may have about M1 Lagos, about M1 in general, about the YDF arm, feel free to put it in the chat box. So right about now, I'll be calling on our indefatigable M1 Lagos president, Dr. Ime Okon, for her remarks. Thank you, Ma. You have the floor.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for joining and logging in very early. I want to thank our guest speaker, Professor Rosemary Ogu, TVC ACAD of University of Port Harcourt, and our indefatigable immediate past national president. Energy raised to power 100. I salute you, Ma. Thank you very much, Ma. I want to thank our elders here present, using Ma Nesochi for past national treasurer of the association. Thank you very much, Ma. I use it as a point of contact for other elders here on the call. Our own Professor Donna Umesi, I salute you, Ma. Past President Edo M1 and current MD of what's the name of the specialist hospital in Edo State, Anthony Anjoko, I salute you, Ma. National Coordinator of Young Doctors Forum. Thank you very much, Ekemini, my own darling sister from my state of origin, Akwa Ibom State. Thank you very much. I'm super proud of what you're doing. Thank you for making out time to join us. I want to thank Dr. May. Thank you so much for making out time to join us. Thank you so much. I may not be able to list everybody one by one so that we can get into the business of the day, but permits me to quickly recognize my IPP, Dr. Fumi Ige, and the immediate past coordinator for YDF in Lagos State, Dr. Ibiemi Shomefun. Thank you so much for making out time to join this program. I'm looking forward to having many more join, because when people join M1 or you're talking to them about joining M1, they keep asking that question: what is M1 about? What exactly can I benefit from M1? What has M1 got to offer? So this is the perfect occasion for us to get our answers. I've benefited from M1. I've given a bit to M1, but M1 has even given much more to me. I was telling someone in 2007, when I was, I think, publicity secretary for M1. That was when I bought my first laptop and I learned how to use the laptop. I never went to any computer school. All my PowerPoint presentation, I made my mistakes and corrected myself. And beyond that, I've learned so much more. Is it human capital management? If you can manage people as an M1 leader, then I mean, anywhere you find yourself. Today, I'm a medical director to the glory of God. And the way I have learned how to mingle without having friction. A lot has come into bear in my administrative role, and so much more that I'm sure Professor Rosemary Ogu will be able to tell you about. She's been there. I think when I joined M1 very early, she was national publicity secretary before she now went on to become state secretary, I mean state president of M1, and so much more that she has been. I'm sure we have a lot that we can learn from her, and we have other mentors on the call that they know what M1 means to them, and they will be able to answer our questions and clarify so many doubts that we may have. I look forward to a very interactive and interesting and enlightening session for us, especially for the YDF. Thank you so much for making it out to join us today. We do not take your presence for granted. We love you all as we continue in this business of healing with the love of a sweet mother. Thank you and God bless. Ada, over to you. Well done.
Thank you so much, M1 Lagos president. Please permit me to put up my video. It looks like my network is acting up. And so, right about now, we will be having the citation of our guest speaker. And let's just say that I've had time to go through it. And I am so proud because she's from Delta State, and so am I. So we are like kindred spirits. So I'll be inviting again our M1 Lagos YDF coordinator, Dr. Ire Adeleye, to read the citation of our speaker.
Okay, hello everyone again. Looking at this, I don't even know if I'm worthy to be the one reading it, but I'm honored. So I'll take the citation of our speaker. Um, a proud daughter of Owa Oyibo in Delta State. She began her academic journey with excellence that would become her trademark. She earned her MBBS with distinction from the University of Benin and later obtained a master's degree in reproductive health from the World Bank Center of Excellence in Reproductive Health Innovation. Her professional journey has been defined by service and leadership. As a young doctor at the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, she contributed to the landmark International Magpie trial on the use of magnesium sulfate in preeclampsia management. She completed her residency training in obstetrics and gynecology at UPTH, where she earned fellowships of both West African College of Surgeons and the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria. She was appointed lecturer one in 2009 at the University of Port Harcourt. She rose to the rank of Professor of Obstetrics and Gynecology within 9 years. She has served with distinction as Director of University Youth Friendly Center, Head of Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and now she is the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic in University of Port Harcourt. Her tenure has been marked by innovation, improved service delivery, and impactful engagement with students and patients alike. Professor Rosemary Ogu's leadership extends beyond the university, a passionate and long-standing member of the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, our association. She has served at state and national levels. She's the immediate past national president, where she started her role in 2023. Internationally as well, she has contributed to Medical Women's International Association and the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women. She's a very respected researcher with a strong focus on adolescent, maternal, and newborn health. She is currently co-principal investigator of the AIM MNCNH project, driving innovations to improve health outcomes across Nigeria. Beyond her many accomplishments, I can also testify to this. Professor Ogu is known for her warmth, resilience, and unwavering commitment to excellence. She is supported by her husband, Chief Hilary Uchena Ogu, and their two sons. Please welcome Prof. Rosemary Ogu. Trust me, she's even more graceful in person. The first time I saw her, one of the M1 Lagos general meetings, the last biennial, I think the first one, where she also spoke about M1, I was just looking at her and wondering how she's able to balance all these things. professor of O&G. Now she's even vice chancellor and very active in M1. And just she's the epitome of balance in general. Permit me to welcome Prof. Rosemary Ogu. Please, you can put your clapping emojis up, please. Let's welcome her. Welcome, Ma. Thank you so much for doing this. We're ready and happy to learn from you, Ma.
Thank you, Dr. Ire. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can hear you, Ma. Let me
Okay.
share my screen so we can all see your slides.
Okay. Well, it's all right. I sent an updated set to Presido. I
Okay,
don't know if I sent it to you, whether you got it. Let me check your page. Unfortunately, I'm not able to connect my computer now. It's disconnected, so I don't know why. So I'm looking at it. You didn't get the second one. Did
no,
you
I didn't
get
get
two
the second
slides
one.
from me? Okay, it's okay. Share
No, I
the
just
first
got
one.
one.
It's
Okay,
okay. Share that one. It's fine.
let
There
me
was a
share
picture in
my
the second one
screen.
that's not on the first one, and I wanted to use it to talk, but it's okay. Please share, and then I'll start. Hi, everyone. The president of the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, Lagos State Branch, the Young Doctor Forum Coordinator National, our past national treasurer who's here present, distinguished delectable M1 members who are here. I want to single out my host for today, the delectable Chief Medical Dr. Antonia Njoku. Thank you for finding time to join. And all the beautiful men who are here, women who are here present. Thank you so much, everyone. Good afternoon. There are 15 slides. Please confirm that I have 30 minutes to speak, or is it 20 minutes? How much time do I have?
Just a moment, Ma.
Okay, we'll just keep talking. But it's how many minutes?
You have 30 minutes, Ma.
Okay,
30 minutes.
fantastic. So I have 15 slides and I will do it within 30 minutes. All right, so let's go. Young Doctor Forum, M1 Lagos, well done. And well done to everyone who's here. We're talking about M1, the bridge. M1 is where every female doctor belongs. M1 is where every female doctor can learn to lead. And M1 is where every female doctor thrives. So, what is M1? What is the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria? Why are we having this conversation? Why does this conversation matter? It matters because the journey of a female doctor is uniquely rewarding. At the same time, it's uniquely demanding. From medical school to professorship, or from medical school to consultancy, or from medical school to just being a female medical doctor, we navigate a lot. You navigate career progression because you don't want to stop where you started. You want to grow. Everyone wants to grow. Growth is normal. We are women. We're expected to get married. We're expected to have children. So marriage and motherhood is another thing that we have to navigate. Also, leadership spaces. As you grow, you begin to lead. It is only natural. How do you navigate that? And then academic productivity. Like I said, if you want to become a professor, you are starting from lecturer one or lecturer two, depending on where you're starting from. How do you get to that career, the pinnacle of your career? And then personal well-being. You're a human being, you're a woman, you're a babe. You're someone's mother, someone's sister, someone's bestie. How do you ensure that you are okay? And so you see that this journey is a demanding journey, and no woman should navigate this journey alone. All right. And the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria exists to be that bridge for all of us. M1 exists to be that bridge. What is M1? M1 is the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria. It is a professional association of female medical and dental doctors in Nigeria. It was established in 1976. So we are 50 years old this year, 2026. M1 exists to promote professional excellence, leadership development, advocacy for women and children, and mutual support and mentorship. It is an association recognized by the Corporate Affairs Commission in the country with constitution and bylaws and everything that enables one to be a non-governmental, non-profit association. And so M1 is your professional body. M1 is where every female doctor belongs. It's your professional body. If you are not here, you're missing out. The aim of M1, the objective is to provide a means of communication between medical women in different parts of the country. M1 promotes the general interest of medical women and fosters friendship and understanding. It also provides opportunities for medical women to confer at regular intervals, where discussions and interchange of ideas can happen amongst medical women, together with government, together with the public, together with international organizations on social and political problems that directly or indirectly affect the health of all, especially of women and children in our country. So that's, in a nutshell, is what M1 is. That bridge. That bridge. Can you see us? We are happy people. On the topmost part, you see our medical doctors. I can pick out Sophia Duke. Who else can see themselves? When we go out for outreaches, because we have collaborations, we have M1 is that platform that connects you for advocacy, for research, for leadership, to get a mentor, lifelong professional networks. M1 is that place where you have it. So M1 as a bridge connects you to potential, to performance. It prevents you from being isolated, because if you don't join, you're on your own. And so from isolation to belonging, M1 is there. From skills to opportunity. Yes, you have the skill. How do you utilize your skill? How can you display your skill? Where's the opportunity to showcase your skills and talents? M1 gives you that opportunity. And then the passion to impact. Yes, you want to do something. Yes, you're nice, you're kind, but how do you impact? M1 gives you that bridge. And our young doctors, yes, this is a YDF program. Tomorrow, you're going to be the leader. So young doctors to seasoned leadership is M1 acting as a bridge. M1 symbolizes transition, access, elevation, and support for female doctors. M1 equips you to lead, to serve, to influence, to turn your passion into measurable impact within medicine, outside medicine. M1 does that for you. And so you see us in different scenarios, in different situations. M1 made us, we went to Kaduna. M1 made us, we went to New York. M1 made us, we went to Akwa Ibom. You know, you go places, you do things. M1 serves as that bridge. All right? And so M1, the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, belonging is not a luxury. Belonging is a professional necessity. In M1, I want to be showing my slides as well, just in case. In M1, you're not just a junior doctor. You're not invisible. Your voice matters. Your aspirations are valid. Your struggles are understood. Because we've been through it. So we know what you go through. We know what it means. Belonging to M1 builds confidence. And when you're confident, you can influence. Sometimes you have the position, you have the platform to be able to influence, but because you don't have that confidence, because you lack that confidence, you're not able to influence. M1 builds confidence, and that confidence allows you, enables you to influence. and enables you to build leadership. So that was the picture I was saying. It's not in the one that you had, Dr. Iri, the one that you're projecting. That's all of us in New York. Dr. Ime Okun, I'm sure you can see yourself. Uh, so
Okay,
this
ma'am.
was
Yes,
us
so I can see.
in New York, where we were at the centenary celebration of the Medical Women's International Association. You know, M1 is an affiliate of the Medical Women's International Association. The Medical Women International Association is the umbrella body of all female doctors in the world. The Medical Women Association of Nigeria is one of the associations of the MWIA. And every 3 years, we travel for the triennial conference. We were in Egypt last year, and before then, you know, we travel all over the world. In the next 2 years from now, we're traveling to Georgia for the triennial conference. Try and come, try and be there. It's a beautiful platform, it's a beautiful opportunity. Okay, so let me go to the next slide. Leadership does not start with a title. M1 gives you a platform where every doctor leads. All right, so M1 begins with, it helps you. Leadership begins with taking initiative. Leadership begins with serving on committees. Leadership begins with speaking up in meetings, contributing ideas, participating in outreaches, in giving back to society. And M1 offers you that opportunity where you can take up committee roles. You can belong to the states and be a member of the state leadership. You can be part of national leadership. So those are pathways where M1 offers you leadership opportunities. International representation through the Medical Women's International Association and the United Nations CSW meetings. The CSW is the Commission on the Status of Women. And next week, a lot of us will also be traveling to New York for the CSW. It's a yearly meeting that happens every year in New York at the United Nations headquarters. And you have people from all over the world talking about women's well-being, women's health and well-being. You too can be there. M1 offers you that platform. And so remember that leadership is learned by doing. It's not just thinking, it's by doing. Okay? So every female doctor has the opportunity to thrive in M1. Thriving is beyond survival. I hope you know that. You know, when we talk about thriving, we're talking about career progression, academic excellence, emotional resilience, anything they like, make them do. You dig digba. Eh? You're thriving. And then that work-life integration. Dr. Abreu was asking how I do it. Everything I know, I learned from M1. And then financial awareness and advocacy impact as well. We thrive because we belong to M1. M1 creates the platform for scientific conferences, for capacity building, public health campaigns, community outreaches, policy engagement. Can you see that picture down there? That's Dr. Mimuna and I with the Emir of Kano and the OB of Onitsha. How on earth will the two of us have been able to go and meet these men? These great first class chiefs, the Emir of Kano, the OB of Onitsha, it was M1 platform that made us that we are there. Look at us, see Dr. Funka Lawson and Erelu BC. See her there, see all of us there. We met in New York, we met again in Nigeria. And then see the beautiful M1 Rivers ladies. Can you guys see us? Can you ladies see us? So these are conferences where you meet people, where you engage, where you network. You meet somebody once, you meet the person twice, you meet the person the third time, you've become friends. I want to do something, I want to create, I want to carry out a research. I need collaborators from all over the world. I remember these ladies from the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, and I reach out to them. So that is the platform that M1 creates for all of us. Okay? The challenges that young doctors face is real. I put a picture there. It was the last picture I put. Can you see me breastfeeding? I was breastfeeding my baby. That was at Ijaniki, 2009. I had just given birth to my last son. I had just finished residency and I was being made a fellow of the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria. I went with my son and I was breastfeeding during the conference. During the exams, I was pregnant. This was a turbulent pregnancy for me. I had antepartum hemorrhage from morbidly adherent placenta. I'm saying all this because there are unique challenges that young doctors face, and I faced them as well. But at the same time, you can succeed and succeed beyond your wildest imaginations. The picture on top is, I think, 10 years later. I was breastfeeding not 10 years, I think it was more than 10 years. That's 2023. The picture on top, when we were preparing to go to Ibadan. No, 2021, when we were preparing to go to Ibadan for the national president-elect elections. And these were all the female medical doctors, female medical students, clinical students in the University of Port Harcourt who came for a meeting where we were talking to them about M1. We know the unique challenges that young female doctors face. Because of family demands, you may delay specialization. You may want to have your children first before you start residency. I was lucky I had a supportive spouse. And I had my first son before I started residency. But then throughout the 6 years of residency, I couldn't have another one because it was tasking being a resident. Okay, so you see my next baby just as I was finishing residency. All right. So delayed specialization due to family demands is a problem that can arise. You're trying to balance exams with pregnancy or childcare. Sometimes there are workplace bias. Someone says, oh, no, we don't want you because you're a female, you will get pregnant, and then you'll be asking for maternity leave. But that is a physiological function. Why would you use it to be biased against me? Please, if you are here, you are female, don't be biased against a female because she's pregnant or because she had a miscarriage and she needs time off. That is her due. Please give it to her. Okay? Sometimes you have burnout. You just get tired. The struggle is so much. And then sometimes you wonder, should I? Am I okay? Am I this? Imposter syndrome. Don't have that imposter syndrome. Tell yourself, I jump and pass. I am capable. I am capable and it is possible. And then sometimes there is limited mentorship. Who do you want to go and meet? You don't want to meet the men because they may misunderstand. After all, she came with her 2 legs. She entered my office. She came to look for me. So anything I want to do to her, I can do to her. She used her legs to walk up to me. So you may have limited mentorship. These are unique challenges that young female doctors face. My dear sisters, the question is not whether they exist. The question is who works with you through them. And I can tell you that the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria works with you through them. M1 mentorship series is the game changer. And this is something that we're doing. And we've even carried it onto the NMA level. My Dr. Neso Chiofor, who's here present, who came in very early, is leading the mentorship series of the Nigerian Medical Association Rivers State branch. And I know that in M1 Rivers, in M1 Lagos, in the different states of the Federation, Ekemini, you are here. You can collaborate to say that, yes, really, mentorship is the game changer. And through M1 and the Young Doctors Forum, a structured mentorship can be built if it is not there already. Informal guidance becomes accessible. In M1 Rivers, we have a structured mentorship structure where our young doctors have people that they are paired with. Okay? And clarity, career clarity becomes possible. So if you don't have a mentor now, please seek mentors. If you don't have a mentor, seek mentors. And if you are capable of mentoring, please become a mentor. Okay? A big shout out to all my mommies out there. I'm seeing Ma Okara, past national president, another past national president, Dr. Clarive Abam. And then River State President, founding members were all in that picture. And then you see the top one. That picture is in New York with the chairman of the board of the M1, Board of Trustees, Ma Okara, with our beautiful, vibrant female medical doctors. I'm there. And you have our Inspector General. Ma, what's your title now? From Akwa Ibom, yes? Yes, she's there now. DG, Inspector General for Prisons. She's there. And Ma, mommy, me. And then Dr. Folusha Lamina, the president of M1 River State. These are people who can mentor. These are people who have been mentored. These are people who are mentoring. I also added another picture, the mentorship picture. When you say reflections of my reflections, lessons from my journey, I can tell you quite a lot. I have been mentored, and one of my mentors, Professor Friday Okonofwa, I was with him a couple of days ago, and that was where Antonia happened to be there as well. Antonia is Chief Medical Director, Edo Specialist Hospital, past president of M1 Edo, and I was there. And then if you look at that picture where you have Professor Konofa in the picture, you also have Professor Ntoimo. Professor Ntoimo is an epidemiologist and a professor of demography at Oyekiti. She's doing a sabbatical now at the university, at the Women's Health and Natural Research Center. And then you also have Doctor, or soon to be Professor, the lawyer who's there. Now, the reason I put this picture is to let you know that mentorship, networking, collaboration is important. Everyone will have early career uncertainties. At the beginning, if you go to my yearbook in medical school, I wrote that I wanted to be a pediatrician. That was what I wrote. But then I met Professor Friday Okonofwa and all that changed. And I became an obstetrician gynecologist. And today I'm a professor of reproductive health. So I've been able to navigate academia and clinical practice. Right now, we are implementing the innovations for accelerating the implementations of maternal newborn child nutrition health innovations in Nigeria. It's clinical practice. We are in the hospitals, we're in the clinics, but at the same time, it's also policy. We want to make sure policy reflects the advances that we're making in medicine. So for instance, oxytocin. Oxytocin is a drug that we've been using for years. But until we did the research, we didn't know that our oxytocin, because they were not being stored at the temperature that it is written on the package, 4 degrees and all that, our oxytocin didn't have efficacy. It took our research. Professor Galadanchi is the principal investigator, I'm co-principal investigator. It took research to show that, and for us to now put oxytocin in the cold chain, for the country. So we can navigate academia, we can navigate clinical practice, leadership in M1. What can I say? I started young. I started as a member. I started as a house officer. I didn't know anything. I learned everything inside M1. And then from house officer to member of M1 to publicity secretary for the state, then publicity secretary for the country, and then young doctor forum coordinator for the country, young doctor forum coordinator for international, the Medical Women's International Association, and then went on to become national president-elect, national president, and now I'm immediately past national president. You balance the roles. You balance the roles. So I put a picture there as an examiner of the West African College of Surgeons. You balance the roles. So no matter what you're doing, you still take up your responsibilities and you live up to them. You do them, you implement them. If you have a book to read, you read it and you return your book and you make comments. You have a surgery to do, you go and do your surgery and you come out of it. You have clinic to run, you run your clinic. You still remember your home, because at the end of the day, my brother, my sisters, home is Iso. You have to look after your home. I came back with CMD yesterday and I told her, I said, CMD, do you know you're still wearing the cloth you came back from work? You entered the kitchen, made sure we all had meals to eat. Made sure we were all comfortable before you took care of yourself. And this is you, you've been at work, you worked the whole day. But that is us. That is how we balance things, because we know that family matters. My people will eat now. Will I say because I'm a doctor, they won't eat? They will eat. And Yes, you take care of the home. Yes, you enter the kitchen with your outfit from work. Yes, you make sure everybody is okay. But they in turn support you. I don't think I will be where I am today if not for the support of my family, my husband, my children. They call me M1. Sometimes when I say I'm tired, they'll tell me, oh, M1 is coming, M1 is coming. Because they say that once you mention M1, that I have passion, I have the stamina, I'm ready to go everywhere for M1. So even in the house now, when they want me to do something for them, they just tell me M1 is M1, you know? So balancing sisterhood, balancing roles and the importance of sisterhood. I put this picture there, this one where we're all wearing purple. Those are my classmates from medical school. Shout out to Mosu, Akinfolari, Dr. Alika, Anita, yes, Chinyere, and Lindrin. Lindrin is a poet, Lindrin is a psychiatrist. She is in Canada. Mosu is in the UK. Anita is an ophthalmologist. She's in Irua. And then Chinyere is in Abuja. We left medical school 1999. Which year is this? 2026. That picture was taken in 2025. The importance of sisterhood. I just brought that out because if I put an M1 picture now, they'll say, after all, you are M1. Everything about you is M1. But that is it. It is still M1. We're female medical doctors. It's still M1, but we are sisters and we keep in touch. No level of achievement happens in isolation. That is my key message. No level of achievement happens in isolation. You need to work in harmony with others. You need to integrate. You need to network. You need to be kind and unassuming, and everything will fall into place. I still do my 6 hours sleep. Oh, I still do. Initially, I sleep at 7, 8, but M1, M1 now, I sleep at 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Oh. But 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. is 8 hours sleep and it's still enough. So please keep in touch with each other, keep in touch, network with the
Oh, do you sleep
lawyers.
by 10? The other day I saw you by 3 a.m. ma.
My dear, is it not this paper we were doing, me and you? Have you forgotten? It was because we were preparing this presentation. I was awake and I told him, "Oh, may come and do these slides for me." Meanwhile, please, before I forget, point of acknowledgement, I would like to acknowledge Dr. Agoye. Yes, I hope I pronounced her name well. Oluwakemi Sola, Dr. Sophia Duke. And Dr. Ime Okun. They're the people that helps me put these slides together. All right. So the bridge team vision, leaving no one behind. M1 Lagos and all other M1. Ekemini, please take note. You are the national coordinator for the Young Doctors Forum. We should leave no one behind. We should reach out to the house officers. We should engage the residents. We should support early consultants. We should create safe professional spaces. We should encourage participation at all levels. Inclusivity must be intentional. That is how we leave no one behind. We can even reach out to our clinical medical students and get them to know about M1 so they be part of it. So what I encourage you to do, please join M1 actively, not passively, not just paying dues. There's somebody that called me from Kano the other day and was asking me so many questions. And I asked her, I said, "Are you a female doctor?" She said, "I said, you pay them one dues." She said, they deduct from source. I said, "Okay, have you attended meetings?" She said, so I said, if you have not attended meetings, volunteer, identify one mentor, reach out to the person, keep in touch, prioritize personal well-being. Oh, yes, we were up at 3 a.m., but I went back to sleep. I don't know about you, but that day I went back to sleep. We prioritize personal well-being. You sleep, you eat well, you exercise. Luckily for us now, we know that walking is as good as jogging, is as good as anything. So just walk 30 minutes a day. It's fine. It's enough. If you can carry dumbbells, sure, why not? Then sleep. Then personal human relations, smile, laugh, greet people. Have a good mind to be kind and nice to people. It's your personal well-being. You think you're helping the next person, it's yourself. I encourage you for this year, volunteer for one responsibility. Take up a responsibility. Do it. And you find that in creating, in doing that, in implementing that responsibility, you get better. Support one colleague. Everybody has a challenge they are going through. Your support could just be listening. Your support could just be being present, a shoulder to lean on. Your support could just be listening. Let me repeat that. I learned that from Dr. May. Listen. Sometimes it helps. And then prepare for leadership before it calls you. Learn how to run a meeting. Learn how to take down minutes. Learn how to write minutes. Learn how to guide a meeting. Learn those things. Prepare for it before you are put in a position to do that. The picture here is all of us from Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, Rivers State Branch, at the 70th birthday of Dr. Claribel Abam. You see that we go beyond just attending outreaches, going for meetings, learning leadership role. We're also support for one another. We're also there. And so you have this backbone of people who support you, whatever you're doing, and they are there for you. That is what M1 is. And that is what I encourage you all to be part of. So this is a call to ownership. M1 is not them. M1 is us. The future of female medical leadership in Nigeria will not be built today. It is being built in rooms, will not be built tomorrow. It is being built in rooms like this today. You belong. You are capable of leadership. You are designed to thrive. Let M1 be your bridge. And one day you become the bridge for someone else. My name is Rosemary Nkem Ogu. I'm a professor of obstetrics and gynecology. And you can reach me at dro.ogurosemary@gmail.com. Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you
Emoji,
so
clap,
much,
clap.
Prof. Can we have a roaring digital round of applause? And for those that cannot mute, Prof, we're clapping for you. That was amazing. You could just feel the passion. You could just hear the passion. Thank you so much, Ma, for giving of your time, for letting us know these things. As you were talking, I was just seeing myself in the vision. I was seeing that truly M1 has been a bridge for me, particularly how you talked about mentorship and having a support system. I've been in M1 Lagos for I think about 3 years um when Dr. Ibiron Keshude they came on board. I joined M1 and I've never attended a program and felt out of place. I've always felt like I could belong. I've always felt like I could come with my questions, even as a medical student then. And I remember that when Dr. Fumige was president, I applied for a scholarship in a school of politics, policy, and governance through our then YDF coordinator, Dr. Shomefu. And because of their recommendation letter, I got a 40% scholarship into that school. So truly, M1 it has been a bridge for me in helping me achieve some of the dreams that I have. It has been a support system. It has been a place of capacity building. I've learned to be more vocal. I've learned to ask questions and, to occupy space, to not shrink as a woman, and to know that there are no ceilings. So I'm so grateful to be part of this association, to be part of YDF at this moment, and to have mentors, people that have gone ahead and that can shorten the distance of time that it will take you to reach wherever you're going. Again, what just resonated for me was that no level of achievement happens in isolation. Thank you once again, Prof. Um, so right about now, if we have comments, questions, we can, put it up on the chat box. Um, I think if the slides would be made available later on the group chat. So if we have questions, Dr. May said the happiest DVC in the world. Yes, I could feel the happiness. Thank you so much, ma, for sharing your story with us. Very inspiring, very encouraging. Questions, comments, contributions. We also have our elders, our mommies in the house, to take advantage of having them with us. Please ask your questions. If there is something that you have heard about YDF, if there's something that you have heard about M1 that you want to clarify, this is the room, this is the place to ask.
I have a question.
Okay, I was about to say nobody's asking. All right, so please let's
If
ask our
YDF will
question,
not
especially
ask, me, I
YDF
will ask.
members, please. Someone is not muted.
Somebody is talking. Who is this?
Someone is who is this? Please mute your mics except you want to talk.
Can I ask my question?
Yes, ma, you can go ahead, ma.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof, for your inspiration. Many of you will not know. If I screenshot and show you the way I saved Professor Rosemary's name, oh my goodness. My own Professor Rosemary Ogu, that's where I saved that name. She's such an inspiration. She has been and she would definitely continue to be by the special grace of God, because we continue to pray to God to raise her to even greater heights. Because for people that uplift others, you definitely, the sky is your own beginning. I want to ask a question, ma. How do you cope? We cannot pretend that all is uhuru, everything is perfect. How do you cope with PhD syndrome, who had Down syndrome? We cannot pretend that it does not exist. Sometimes, in a place where you expect to find support, this is what you get. It will shock you that to find out, and sometimes it's subtle that it will shock you eventually when you get to hear that in places where you thought, oh, why am I not making progress? Why are people not supporting? I'm supposed to get this thing. And you now investigate and find out that, oh my world, as against what you were thinking, that, oh, you're thinking you want to shatter the glass, this thing. If men don't give you the seat on the table, you bring your own seat. It is actually sisters that are doing the pull her down thing. How do you cope when you find yourself in that kind of a situation? A hypothetical one. I'm just asking because it's actually, I don't think it happens only in Africa magic. It happens in reality. If you find yourself in that kind of a situation, ma, what do you do? Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank you for your question. I would tell you what I would do if such a thing happens. Then I will also tell you that be careful. Sometimes this pull her down syndrome, people are using it to pitch sisters' heads against each other. So they want to break us, and that's why they put it, that's why they tell you. So sometimes it is more imagined than real. That's one. Two, if you're a sister and you're pulling down another sister, shame on you. Big shame. Therefore, for all of us who are here, my darling sisters, don't let pull her down syndrome come near you. Don't give in to it. And if they tell you that somebody is doing it to you, close your eyes and say, I didn't see. Some people will quarrel with me because of this. I know if Ma Obele was here, she would say, this Rosemary. But I tell you what I do. When something happens, I try to understand the other person's perspective. I try to say, oh, that's my mommy. If it's an older person, that's my mommy doing that thing to me. And so if it's my mommy, I will forgive her. I will pray that whatever she's doing, she can understand that, look, this is not right. Don't do this to me. Do you understand? Then, if it is a younger person, I say, okay, it's my sister. I can't throw away my sister. What do I do? How can my sister be behaving this way to me? And I try to understand. So for me, I'm sure Memuna would be able to explain more. She will say, oh, that is your is this childhood trauma they call it now or what? But that is your way of trying to explain things so that you can just move on and be happy. So the way I react to things is to say the person doing it is either my mom or my sister. And so I try to take them as family, forgive them, and move on. That does not mean that you will leave yourself by the door and everybody can march on you. No. I'm just trying to say how I cope so that I am not weighed down by people doing things because they've already hurt you. They've already done the thing. They've already tried to pull you down. Then you will now come and be angry on top of it. Then you will not move. You will not be crying. You will not be going up and down to say, this person did, this person did. Your time is passing. You're wasting your time reacting to something that somebody has already done to annoy you or to pull you down. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So for me, to overcome all that is just to ignore the person and pray that the people that are on the other side looking know who the real me is and can still push me up even when somebody else is trying to pull you down. Am I
Thank you
communicating,
so much,
ladies?
Prof. Yes, thank you so much. So the take-home point for me is there will always be problems, there will be challenges. You will see these things, but the way you react to it matters a whole lot. And you have told us
Exactly.
how best to react to it. So do not pretend as if it doesn't exist. Rather, see these people as family and forgive them in advance and move on. Thank you so much, Ma.
Exactly.
Thank you, Prof. So we just have two more hands up quickly. Do you want to take the questions together or one by one? We have Prof. Donna's hand is up.
So go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, so Rosemary. Greetings to our M1 Lagos president, Female Okon. Kudos, Young Doctors Forum, for this particular program. I want to say that the pull me down thing is not a myth. It's not an illusion. It actually happens. It happened to me in M1 Lagos. And I want to say that, yes, I want to throw away what happened. I don't want to think about it. I want to put it behind me and let go, which I have. If I haven't before now, I'll let go now. All right. So I won't go into too many details of what happened, but let's just say that something happened and I opened up to some people who I thought were seniors and elders. And to my greatest shock and surprise, rather than empathize and shield me, the people concerned actually used it to make a speech at a program, the next program after that particular event. And I tell you, I was shocked to my bone marrow because I knew what they were referring to. And they were not referring it as a way of encouraging the younger ones, but it sounded more like a mockery to me. So I want to encourage all of us to be very careful how we use information that come to us. People trust us with comments. People trust us with their life experience. It's not for us to use it to start making negative remarks. And I want to say, encourage especially those who are mentors, whether existing ones or those who are coming on board as mentors. Be careful how you handle what is said to you. Be careful how you handle the conversations that the mentees have with you. Do not use the situation as an example. At least not today, not tomorrow. Maybe in the far future, when the person too has gone to come over the hot and is even willing to even use it as a learning experience for others. Not at that time when they are hotting, when it's fresh. I'm trying very hard not to be too specific about what happened, but let me just encourage everyone to empathize with one another, whether young doctors, whether older doctors, whatever age category we belong to. Let's heal with the love of the mother. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Prof, for
Absolutely.
sharing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ma, for sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's uphold one another. Let's uphold one another. We when we do things that are wrong, we know. We know. So let's be more intentional. Let's be more careful. Let's uplift one another. Where you can't help someone, it's best to just, okay, I can't help you, and that's it, instead of pulling the person down. So thank you so much, Dr. Donna, for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ma. Moderator, over to you, please.
Ada, we are rounding up.
Last
Ada?
question.
Okay. Do we have more questions, please, from our young doctors? Or please let's
Benedicta's
ask
hand is up.
questions. Okay. I didn't see that. Okay. Dr. Benny, please, you can speak.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, Maz. I don't know if I'm audible enough.
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Um, Prof, Ma, I don't know. I'm very sure you will not remember me. I can't really tell when you entered office, but I think we met at Ibadan. I think that was when the campaign was still ongoing in 2021. So, Ma, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to tell you something. So we met that day. I didn't know you before then. But the way you spoke to me, and then I was just a copper. But the way you spoke to me like I was very important, I felt like a small person like me. For me to have even gone to Ibadan that time, I had a lot of ginger. Dr. Shule gingered me a lot. Ah, you can come because I was in Abeokuta. So, and as a young doctor now, there's this whole fear of leaving where you are to another location that you have not been to. But I summoned courage, told my mother, and then I went to Ibadan for I think, the national general meeting or something like that. And then the way you spoke to me, I was just wondering, like, you're running for president, and who am I? I can't even tell you if I'm a full financial member of M1. I'm just saying that your humility. I mean, it's just hearing you speak this evening. I was just smiling because it's still you. You are true to yourself. You still exhibit the humility and pleasantness that you have always had. So this is just me appreciating you like a lot, and letting you know that as a young doctor, I have listened to what you have said, and I picked a lot of things. I noted some things down. Some things you said just resonated immediately because it's something that I think sometimes and I forget again. When you said we should learn how to do some things, not wait for when we are given the assignment, like learn how to coordinate a meeting and all before, just basically um, preparing ourselves before the opportunity will meet the preparation. So thank you very much, Ma. Then the last is a question. I know that sometimes, I mean, this is from, I will not say so much experience, but I've heard some other people from their own experience complain about whenever young doctors really want to participate in M1 activities. A lot of the older people kind of get to send most of the young doctors on errands, that they get to do more work, not because they can't do it. I understand though, yes, they are young, they are vibrant, they can do those things, but there's this perception of if I go, I'm the one that will be doing all the work, and it might discourage them from, attending the programs or doing, something that they would really want to do because they believe that when they go there, the next thing they're the ones, going left, right, center. I mean, it's not like they can't do it, but how do we balance it? how do we ensure that young doctors are there doing things that they also do not mind doing, and they don't feel like they are being used and overused, and they don't get to now enjoy what they are going for. Thank you, ma.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Benedicta. I don't remember you, but I remember in Ibadan we had some young doctors who came, and I was talking with them. So, and that's how I am. That's me. Um, I am a kind person. I am down to earth, and I respect everybody. I use myself as an example. You don't know tomorrow. I was a house officer in my department. I was a youth corper in my department. The only youth corper in my department is date, from inception to date. And I am now a deputy vice chancellor from that department in the university, principal officer in the university. So people grow. So I tell people, just be kind to people. You don't know tomorrow. The person who is the house officer today, tomorrow becomes the vice chancellor or becomes the minister. So people grow. So please be kind to everyone. I don't have to have a title on my head for you to know that you should be kind to me or be nice to me. So please, if that's one thing we can all take away from here, please be kind to everyone. Everyone is important. Everyone means something. And everyone will become something. So don't give up on people. Don't look down on people. So thank you for sharing your experience with me. I appreciate. Now, you go somewhere and you are afraid of going because you think they will send you on errands, that they will give you responsibility, they will tell you to do things, and because of that you hold back. Let me tell you that it is in activities that people get to know you. It is in activities that you yourself learn. If you don't do something, you won't know how to do it. I don't know how to explain it. I can use an example. Let me give you an example. 2 days ago, I was in Benin City, and I was talking about my PhD. I'm doing a PhD in Benin. My prof is my supervisor. He says, go and prepare a seminar. And I was like, prepare seminar, okay? I said, prof, I know these things now. He said, go and prepare a seminar and come and present. And I went. Do you know, in preparing that seminar, it was as if I was reawakened. I was talking about emergency obstetric care. You can imagine a professor of reproductive health, professor of maternal health, going to read again about emergency obstetric care. By the time I was making that presentation yesterday, I was reawakened again. And I learned some new things. I'm telling you, Antonia, you were there. So what I'm telling you is that when people are sending you message and you are thinking that, oh, they are doing me, oh, they are giving me too much work, my sister, just smile, accept it, do it. In doing it, you will gain. But we're all adults too, and if they give you something you don't want to do, you can equally say, no, I'm not doing it. Sorry, ma, no vex. You go and even do them. Mwah! Oh, give me a hug you, ma. People know me, I hug everybody. When I see you, I hug you. When I see you, I hug you. Even the big mamas, I hug them. If you're angry with me, you will not really fly, to be like pouring water on the dog's body to just slide off. So I'll just go and laugh with you. So please, my darling sisters, don't hold back because you are afraid they will send you message. If they send you, as much as you can, go. But the one that you cannot go, you will just let them know that I'm so sorry, this one I cannot do. That is a new thing we are learning. I'm sure before now, you fear will not let you tell somebody no. But we are normalizing mental health conversations. And for your mental health stability, you need to say no to some things that they tell you. So you will say no, okay? But you say it nicely. You say it with a smile. You say it with a hug. Am I communicating?
Yes,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
thank you
Yes,
very
ma'am.
much, Prof. Shebi International Women's Day theme for this year, 2026, it says 2026 says give to gain. So in giving, you are gaining something. So you don't give and go empty-handed. You definitely gain one thing. If it's experience or exposure or learning new things, you will definitely gain something. Thank you so much again, Prof.
Thank you,
Thank you very
everyone. So permission to fall out, permission to run. Can I run?
Yes,
Can
ma.
I
Yes, ma.
go?
Thank you so much.
Yes,
You've been
Ma.
so
Thank you so
awesome.
much, Ma, for joining us, for taking this. It was beautifully delivered. I'm sure a lot of young doctors are also inspired. I particularly am inspired because I can see your growth pattern. I can see your trajectory, and it has really encouraged me, especially because I'm also starting, or I've started residency some weeks back. So I'm I'm encouraged very
Congratulations.
timely.
Please,
And
before
then I've
I
also
go,
been in
can
M1
everybody
for.
just unmute, let's not unmute, remove their video so that we can do a photo, please, if you don't mind. If you
Good
don't
evening,
mind.
Prof. This is
Good
Dr.
evening.
Moshebi.
Okay, hello. Sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Dr. Ford there. Who's taking the picture? Who's taking the picture?
Okay, I'll take the screenshots.
Okay. Hi, Fumi. All right, take the picture. Yeah, smile. Say cheese.
Almost
All
done.
right.
Just a moment.
Okay, say
Make sure I capture
cheese.
everybody. I can't see Prof's picture.
Ah, you can't see me. Why can't you see me now? Am I down, 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 down? Thank you,
Okay,
ladies.
I
It's so
see
nice
him
to
now.
see all of you.
Okay, I think I've captured everybody.
Mwah. Thank you so much. So please permit me to run, okay? Take care. Love you all,
Thank
always,
you so much,
always. And
Ma.
I'm just a phone call away, okay? We are stronger together. Everyone just be together, support one another. Mwah.
The happiest DVC in the world.
Yes, so Memuna,
Yes,
mwah.
Ma, Dr. May.
Okay, Ime, over to you. Bye.
Okay, Ma, I don't know if Ada is back on the call. If she's not, we'll just go ahead. We're supposed to just round up, just take summary of what she has said and what everybody has said. Dr. Alabi,
Somebody should give us a recap. Then M1 Lagos Secretary gives us a vote of thanks.
Okay.
Is Princess available?
Yes, I'm available, ma. Can I be heard?
Okay, please give us a recap.
Okay. Standing on all existing protocols so that we won't waste time. Just a brief summary of some of the things I jotted down that she said for those that joined halfway in. So we started with why you should be in M1, why you need to be in M1 as a female doctor. Firstly, being a female doctor is uniquely demanding, though it's rewarding, but it's uniquely demanding. There are so many things you have to navigate: your marriage, your leadership, your academic career, your personal life also. And some of the things you stand to benefit from M1 include your general interaction with people. You get to foster a relationship with people. You collaborate with people. You are exposed to opportunities, both local, domestic, and international. And some of the things you need to know is that the struggles you go through as a female doctor, they matter. And there are people who have been there and they can also guide you through it. Being in M1 also helps build your confidence. If you're someone that you've not exactly been so outspoken, if you've been around people that speak well, you've been around people that attend meetings, you attend the meetings, you speak somehow, you get to build your confidence. Then also the international engagement. There were so many scenarios in New York, in Egypt, so many international conferences that being a part of M1 will expose you to attend. And important to note that leadership does not start with a title. You do not have to become president to show leadership. All you need to do is take up a position. And when I say position, just participate, volunteer, attend events, be part of a community. And she also mentioned some of the unique challenges that we might face as female doctors, the delayed family planning, your family demand also. Sometimes you get burnt out, then managing pregnancy with residency, pregnancy with the work, and sometimes even feeling like you do not have what it takes, having an imposter syndrome. And some of her reflections, the importance of mentorship. She did expand expansion a lot on mentorship, that she had so many mentors. We saw pictures. It's important to have people that have been there and people you can always call up to, people that can guide you, people that will hold your hands and take you through the steps. Also, it's important to be open to collaborations. You actually do not know who you will meet that will collaborate with whatever it is you're doing, and then you get bigger. She spoke about some trials she had been involved in. Also, the early career uncertainties many of us face, especially those of us that just fresh out of medical school or fresh out of house job or fresh out of NYC. You're not sure, do you want to stay in Nigeria? Do you want to leave? Do you want to do this or do that? So being in M1, you get to experience people in different careers. You get to talk to them, get to hear from their experience, and somehow you just get stimulated to know where you want to go to. Also balancing. There's nothing better than seeing other people do what you think is hard, doing it so well and effortless. Case in point, M1 Lagos President, Dr. Ime Okon, who's also my mentor, and our former national president, of course, who was our guest speaker. They are balancing everything so beautifully. We saw a picture of her breastfeeding her last child just after completing an exam. Then also, there's also the beauty of sisterhood in mentor in an M1. So me personally, I've made a lot of sisters, the YDF coordinator, Dr. Shomefun, Ada, and so many other people. You won't know them if you don't join M1 and if you don't attend our events. Lastly, some of the things we should reflect on: ensure you collaborate, ensure you come around. M1 Lagos is no building a bridge and leaving no one behind, the bridge team. So we are asking everybody, don't leave anybody behind. We're going to be reaching out to house officers, residents. We're going to ensure that we're there for you. And you as an M1 member, be part of M1 fully, not just online. Attend our events, speak up, reach out to people, talk to people. And questions that were asked, responses, some of the things I could pick out were holding each other up, not pulling ourselves down. And if at any point you've been pulled down, it's important you learn from the bad experience, you move on from it, and you don't waste time talking about it. Just move on from it. And also important to not look down on people, as she rightly said. You don't know who you'll meet. So it's always nice to be down to earth. And lastly, from our Madam President in Lagos, give to gain. If you've not heard anything, remember that you have to give to gain. You have to show yourself, you have to come up, you have to participate, you have to actively do things for you to gain things. And I personally am a proof of that. Many people didn't know I existed till I gave myself to service of M1. And since then, I've been benefiting a lot. So I think with that, I've been able to summarize everything that she said. We are going to still send the PowerPoint to the page. So anything I miss out, you can just read up on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Send both the
Thank you very
PowerPoint and
much.
your summary. This will be very helpful, both on
Yes.
M1 General page and on the Young Doctors Forum. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Well done.
Thank you very much, Dr. Princess Alabi, for that summary, straight to the point and very relatable. So I will take the vote of thanks. Before I start mentioning people, I like to especially thank
Is the
M1.
M1 secretary online, please?
I think
Yes, I am. But I mean, I don't know if I'm being heard. I'm still on the road.
Yes, I hear you.
Yes. Yeah, I think she was supposed to take the vote of thanks, so everybody's voice is on.
Okay. Okay, ma.
Is
Before
that
you
available?
take the vote of thank, I just wanted to especially thank M1 as an association for accepting a lot of people the way they are. For me, M1, joining M1, I've been able to like sharpen a lot of my skills. Who is this person calling? So sorry, call came in. Jesus. Sorry about that. A call came in, so I had to end the call. So yes, I said I like to especially appreciate M1 as an association for taking a lot of people as they are. A lot of us come into M1 young, with skills, but maybe not sharpened, and we're given an avenue or an opportunity to sharpen our skills. And I'm able to testify to that, and that's why I'm particularly inspired by Professor Ogu's speech. So thank you very much, M1. Thank you, M1 Lagos. So over to you, Madam Secretary, to give the vote of thanks.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam President, YDF coordinator. Thank you so much, and thank you for this wonderful session with our immediate past president, National Mwan. So on behalf of M1 Lagos, I want to say a very big thank you, first of all, to God Almighty that we called this day and here we are. And then I also want to thank our guest speaker, someone that I've known for a while, and she's such a wonderful person. Yes, she's kind-hearted. We also want to say thank you to her in absentia. We want to thank Madam President of Lagos, our very own Ekolawa. Thank you so much. She's someone that I know. She gives people the opportunity. Even myself, I can say she literally brought me into M1. I've been in M1, but then she made me, she gave me a voice in M1. So I really want to say thank you. Thank you. And not only me, we are many like that. And people are like, why are you bringing new people? This? But then she took all the blame and then she's been grooming us and we are learning. So, of course, I want to thank the YDF coordinator for planning this program, this event is such a huge success. Thank you so much. Thank you for this virtual event. It's a fact. Yes. Let the emoji be coming. Yes, thank you, Dr. Ire Adeleye. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank our mommies on the call, all those that make contributions. I want to thank every member of YDF on this call. Thank you, every one of you. Because if we had called the meeting and you did not come, what shall we do? So we thank everyone on this call. Round of applause for yourself. Use your favorite emoji. Yes, thank you. Let the love show. We thank you. We thank everyone for attending this great event. I have actually learned a lot. And I want to conclude by saying that we should please, we have heard it all. Let's try and join one committee or the other. You don't know when it will be useful to you. You'd never know. You can never tell. Just like what Princess said, just like what Dr. Ray said. All the committees we are available. If you don't know anyone to join, please contact me. I am Dr. Faith Oniyere, M1 Lagos Secretary. Thank you so much and do have a lovely evening and happy weekend. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Ma.
you.
Thank you,
Somebody
Madam
close
Secretary,
for
for
us with a
that.
prayer.
Yes. So before we close the prayer, we didn't take announcements. So just general announcements. General meeting for the next month is going to be physical. Details to follow. Then we have a program organized by HFN, Healthcare Federation of Nigeria. One of our mentors, Dr. Olayemi Daudu, specially invites M1 Lagos and especially YDF to attend this event. The link for registration will be shared regularly. The event is to take place on March 4th. That's Wednesday, next week, Wednesday. It's from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Please, let's do well to attend. I don't know if Madam Secretary has any other announcements, anything to announce, or we take the closing prayer. Okay, so I don't think we have any other
Sorry, I
thing.
think the publicity secretary is going to reach out to us asking for either videos or pictures for compilation for the International Women's Day program. So just watch out and please cooperate with the publicity committee so that we can make the best as we celebrate one another on International Women's Day. If we don't celebrate ourselves, who will?
All right, thank you, Ma. Please, can we have a Muslim close the meeting with a prayer? Because we had a Christian said the opening prayer. If nobody says anything, I'm going to call somebody. I can see some Muslim names. Dr. Azizat Oyewande, are you free to please take a quick prayer?
Yes, that's our first female secretary of ARDHSC. Please pray for us, ma. Let us tap into your grace.
Yes, so
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good
good
afternoon,
afternoon,
all
Ma.
elders on the call. Thank you so much, Madam President. Okay, let's pray. I will give thanks to Almighty Allah who has made it possible for us to gather here today to deliberate, to have discussions on what affects us as female doctors. We want to thank Almighty Allah for the life of Prof and every other senior members on the call. We pray that everything we've heard here will be, will work towards our success as females, as mothers, as doctors, and as leaders. And we pray that may we all be successful together and get to the greater heights. Amen. Thank you, ma.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the
Let us
first,
enjoy the rest of our
the
weekend.
first female general secretary and first female president of ARD HSC.
Fantastic. The
Yes,
Paragon
so
Expo.
my first time.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
You
first
guys are wonderful. We are super
Thank you
proud
so
of
much,
you
ma'am.
and we will keep flaunting you. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you,
Enjoy the rest
everyone,
of
for
your
attending the
weekend. And
meeting. You can
regards to your
leave them.
family, be your beautiful self. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Una do well, oh.
Thank you very much, ma.
Ah,
Thank you, Dr.
Dr.
Owa.
Wala. God bless
So you
you,
know
ma.
what I did. It is
Apologies,
well,
ma. We didn't see the
it's all
name.
right.